Sometimes you will want to use the MIDI data of one particular pattern for another project. The easiest way of doing this is to export the MIDI and then re-import it in the new project. This can also be a useful way of sharing your melodies with other collaborators by exporting the MIDI and sending it to them, as the file size is small compared to audio files. This means the melody can also be loaded into other DAWs and other software as well. Let's take a look at how to do this in the piano roll. As you can see, we've got an example melody loaded up. Let's just play it back by using the play button in the transport menu here. As you can see, we've got a nice simple melody going on there, and in order to load it up, we're going to mouse over to the piano roll and load it up here. We can then use the basic main menu options to export the MIDI and then re-import it in a new project. To do this, I go over to the main menu, click on File and Export as MIDI file. I can then give it a name, which I will do by calling it MIDI School, and then hit Enter. And this has now saved it as a separate MIDI file. If I then go over to the main menu here, click on File and then New, I've then got a new project loaded. I can then click on this plus button to add a new channel, then select a basic generator such as FL Keys, and I can then go into the piano roll and then click on the piano roll option menu, mouse down to File, Import MIDI file, and then double click on that MIDI file that I saved earlier. Notice how it's only 178 bytes in size. And there we go, we've there got our MIDI pattern selected. Using this feature is great for collaborating with other producers. MIDI is a much more efficient way of sharing melody information than exporting audio files, so taking full advantage of this feature of FL Studio 12 will help you massively streamline your workflow.